Adjusting a document's margins lets you control the amount of text that fits on a page. In this lesson, you learn to set custom margins, change paper size, and change page orientation. We want to reduce the size of the margins in this report. Margins are the blank areas between the edge of the text and the edge of the page. These margins are currently set at 1 inch on all 4 sides, and you can see where they're located here on the rulers. It's easy to adjust margins, and when we're finished, the report will look like this, with margins that are only 7/10 of an inch all the way around. That's a small difference, but it allows more text to fit on each page. Let's get started. In step 1, I'll start Word, and I'll open the file wd-d-1. Then I'll save this document as wdd-healthy traveler. In step 2, I'll scroll through the report just to get a feel for its contents. As you can see, the text has already been formatted, so we'll be making overall document format changes to turn this into a professional-looking report. The report is currently 5 pages long, but we eventually need it to fit on 4 pages. Now I'll press Ctrl Home to return to the top of the first page. We want to adjust the document's margins, and to do that, we could just drag the margin indicators in the rulers. But this is fairly imprecise. I'll just undo that change, and in step 3, I'll click the Page Layout tab. Here in the Page Setup group, I'll click the Margins button, and this menu allows you to choose a predefined margin setting. You can see that our document currently uses the Normal preset, which has a 1-inch margin on all 4 sides. In step 4, we'll bypass these presets, and here at the bottom, I'll click Custom Margins. The Page Setup dialog box opens with the Margins tab in front. This dialog box lets you change the margin on all 4 sides of the page, and change the page's orientation from portrait to landscape. Portrait orientation means a page is taller than it is wide, while landscape orientation means a page is wider than it is tall. Our report uses portrait orientation, and we won't be changing that. But in step 5, to adjust the top margin, I'll click the top down arrow 3 times, which gives us a margin of 0.7. We want the bottom margin to match that, so I'll click this down arrow 3 times as well. You can also change these settings by typing exactly what you want. So in step 6, I'll press the Tab key to move to the left text box, and I'll type 0.7. Then I'll press Tab again, and in the right text box, I'll type 0.7 as well. In step 7, I'll click OK, and the margins for the entire document change to 7/10 of an inch. In step 8, to get a better idea of how this looks, I'll click the View tab, and then I'll click the Multiple Pages button. We can now see the first 3 pages of the report, and in step 9, I'll scroll down so we can see the last 2 pages. Now I'll press Ctrl Home, and in the Zoom group, I'll click the 100% button. Finally, I'll save our changes. To try these steps yourself and for some additional tips, and to learn more about changing page orientation, margin settings, and paper size, turn to page Word 78 in your book.